haven't been doing it. Ooh, you are showing your.
I know, I told you. That's why maybe it should be raised up a little bit.
Ah. Hold
Can
on.
you raise it up a
We
bit?
can raise it up.
You
baby.
raise me up.
Where's the oh, it's not locked. Okay. So, hi everybody. We're going up in the world. How's that? Is that high enough? All right, let me lock that. And oh, who did that?
Here, buddy. What?
Hi. Now I can put mine up.
Okay, so you need to do just a little bit more.
Towards the TV. Oh,
There you
oh,
go.
something on TV. Hi.
There we go.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Is that too white there, do you think?
Is that-
Behind you?
Is that too? Oh, that's just a reflection of
Yeah, that's
what's
what I
happening in
mean.
the world out there. Because we got the
Anyways,
window.
friends, hi,
There we
how
go.
are you?
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Somebody joined us.
Did somebody join it? Oh, we have
Is
to.
that who I think it is?
Oh, that's
Yes,
Mr.
it is.
Oh.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
How
How
are
you
you?
doing?
Welcome to our balcony. Yeah, such as it is.
Such as it is. I don't know if they can see on the reflection of the glass of the clouds. It's cloudy up there, so that's
Yeah.
what's a way looking
Anyways.
there. We haven't done these for.
We've
for about
not
a
done our
month.
live chats for about a month or so.
You know,
And
we did about, I think the highest we went was 82 or 83
Yeah.
days in a row since the COVID stuff started. And then we took a break and now we're back.
we're not doing it every day, but we just want to say hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everybody.
Just
And
touch base with everyone.
we're having water with lime and
Yeah.
here, I'm going to stick the
good.
hand in. Look what I just did. See, we take a piece of lime and kind of squeeze
Very healthy, and
it in
this
it.
is a very good way of getting water into you.
And you get some vitamin C.
Yeah, and vitamin C is so very, very important. You goose. Anyways, you rub on your stomach.
But you're trying. Oh, look at
Anyways, friends, yeah, so much is going on right now in
So
the
much.
world. So much craziness, so much insanity. And
Insanity. Insanity.
no, seriously,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we ourselves, not we, but I,
Oh, you.
did something foolish this week. I
Well,
made 2 online orders, not realizing
I could have put
that
you
being
side
in
stuff.
Canada, come on, seriously, anybody stop me from doing something? I set my mind.
No, I'm just trying to give you a little opening there so it's not all on you.
But anyhow, being in Canada, honey, you gotta do a better hair job. I just spotted a neighbor who had her hair dyed just recently in a Sea Careful dye shop. Anyway, what I was trying to say here, be careful who you order online too.
Oh, yeah.
Because even when you think that it's somebody reputable or whatever, it isn't always the case. So
Right.
please, please, please be very careful.
Scary.
Scary.
I'm
As
scared.
many of you know, we are in Canada, and being in Canada, something a lot of people do not realize, we are a very proud country, very proud group of people.
Up here above that 49th
And
parallel, we are very.
believe it or not,
That's why our borders are still locked up.
we
You go.
are very
Scared.
patriotic.
Oh.
We really are.
I got stuff looking over the back.
I know, you don't want to look at
I
them.
saw that already over in the behind the gate.
But, due to government situations within various countries, Canada has taken the backlash for a lot of crap. And the Premier of Ontario the other day, I am so very proud of that man. As I said to somebody today at my bank, his brother may not have been the greatest personality. He was a very helpful person, but he had a lot to be desired. But then I seriously, who is perfect in this
Not
world?
really.
Nobody's perfect.
You
And we all mess
bet
up. And, but please speaking, we all fall short of the glory of God. So I am not going to point a finger at Rob Ford, because definitely, if I have one finger pointing at him, I have
You got 3 others.
3
there.
fingers and a thumb pointing back at me.
Yeah.
Well, really, it's 3 fingers.
Well, 3 fingers.
But
It's a thumb.
no, here, this is how I look at it. point like that, okay?
Yeah.
There's your finger pointing at that person.
That's right, at that person.
Okay, you have 3 fingers pointing
Three
back
of
at
them here.
you. But 1 finger's pointing upwards towards Scott, who's reminding us not to point this finger at anyone. Now,
That's right.
there's a way to think about
There
it.
you
That
go.
is a very good analogy.
That's a very good
So your
analogy.
thumb is pointing up to God, saying,
Oh, are
So-
we picking up
Anyways,
wind? No, it's
his brother, Doug Ford, who was premier of our great province,
good. Ontario.
province of Ontario,
Or used to be known
yesterday,
as Upper Canada.
yesterday took the POTUS to task. And as I said to the lady at the bank today, if there were to be a schoolyard brawl, I'll bet a year's rent on Doug Ford.
Doug Ford, yeah.
And I've always believed world leaders, instead of sending people off to war, let them go into an arena themselves
Yeah,
and
do
duke it out. And let's
Duke
see,
it
you
out.
know. And trust me, Doug Ford would take
Oh, yeah.
the POTUS.
Oh.
He would. But anyways, yesterday Dougie turned around and he said, enough is enough. And he's asked every citizen of the great province of Ontario
14 million and strong.
to buy Canadian, buy Ontario, buy local.
We can make it all here.
Because we have enough capabilities to make it all here, and something I never do. Take a look, people. That is General Motors right across the street, and right now they are manufacturing over in that plant, which used to manufacture cars, PPEs for the people of Ontario and of Canada. Or you can reset that up.
Okay, I just hope that he saw that.
So, oh yeah, they saw it.
It's okay.
That's
One
fine.
little
So
more?
what I have decided yesterday, I am only going to buy anything and everything that is made in Ontario. Anything that is made
Yeah.
other than Ontario and Canada, I am not going to accept
No.
until
make it
this
all
is
here.
over and the government powers that are in place right now get a grip on reality. Excuse me, why is Canadians being persecuted in China? Because we did a favor for the US of A. I don't see the US of A backing up Canada on this. They really are not. What are you doing?
I'm just looking to see if anybody's on.
No, but they're going to see this later on. 'Cause
That's
this one
true.
I'm posting. This one I am posting
one
on
you're
YouTube.
posting.
I am. Now,
You saw that
China, they are really ticked at Canada
Well, the
because
microphone, so you
Canada
can
is
get this
speaking
one
out.
across.
And China doesn't like that.
No, they don't. Oh, they're.
So, you know what, that's an issue for me right
Yeah,
now.
it
And
is.
why Americans are not standing behind Canada for once again doing what is right, helping out the American government and the American people. We're taking the fall as
Yeah.
usual. And you know what? Personally, I am so sick and tired of it. I really
Being the
am.
fall guys with them, yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, friends. I'm beginning to resent people who are supporting that person who is in office. People who
Embarrassment
support
is
that
just
government.
kicking you guys down below.
I really have a problem with it. I really do. So no, I am behind Canadian. I discovered, I thought, okay, since I've been on lockdown since January 27th, and I don't think it's right for Michael to have to go to the laundry room to do all of her laundry. I saw this little automatic washer machine, just a little tiny thing that you put on your countertop. You can wash, you know, say 3 items at a time or whatever. You know, like be good for tops and whatever. And first thought when I ordered it, so
Oh no, I thought the car was gonna hit the guy on the bike who just jumped out of the
and that's a
driveway.
delivery. So anyhow, I thought it was one price.
Mm.
They did an increase of I think $20-$30, and for American funds. That's okay. I figured, okay, maybe it's coming from America. then I learn when I go on their website, like, you know, for the purchasing part of it.
Right.
Like, after the order went through, and they don't take it there until after the fact.
Yeah, after
okay?
it's too late.
When I receive my receipt in my email, it's in China. Hello?
All the
So-
text
so-
is in Chinese and everything. It's like, wow.
No, the manufacturing is in China, okay? So why are they charging me U.S. funds for something being in China?
That's how they lure
And
you
then
there
you're
to
going
either-
to end up having to deal with the wait of an extra 2 or 3 to 4 weeks
Oh, my
before it is shipped because of COVID. Like, give me a
Yeah.
break. I've never seen so much load of crap in all my life. Everything is to blame on COVID, COVID, COVID. Bad personalities, bad customer service, bad deliveries.
You know, that was going on before COVID came along.
Exactly. So
don't
anyways,
blame it
I
on
tried to
COVID.
cancel the order. I have sent 3 emails in the last 3 days to this company. No response. PayPal is supposed to back up your orders. They are not responding to my emails either. And you cannot talk to anybody at the present time because of COVID. So
COVID is
I'm just, my point here is people, if you're gonna buy something online, make sure it is in the country
At least
that
the
you
continent
live.
you have a chance.
Well, no, but I mean, it's like, we
Oh,
have friends
yeah,
that
yeah.
are in the UK, we have friends that are in Australia. Buy local, support your local economy, and even though whatever you're going to buy looks absolutely fantastic, and you really, really want it, check it out first.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, check it out. Now, of course, if it's something, you know, if it's of a friend or whatever, somebody joined us.
Yeah, I just can't make it out from here. But hello.
If somebody's joined us, you know, I hope you watch this later on. Where's your phone?
Oh,
Can you go online there?
Yeah, I
and
can
see
go
what
on
it is?
here.
Yeah.
un momento, please.
But, buy local.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, look at the kitty cat there.
Where's the kitty cat? Oh. We're
They
so
ran
easily
up
distracted,
and then it
aren't
just
we?
stopped to stare.
Okay, I'm gonna
Weird,
come
weird,
out.
weird.
Yeah. So we can read it. Oh no, I see that. That's good right there. Oh, Jonathan there.
Hi, Jonathan. How are
Hi.
you?
Oh, somebody else on here now? Too?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me. because-
Yeah.
Hi, me. Ah, boy. Okay.
So we must buy local, regardless of the country that you are in. Because right now, I mean, I'm not xenophobic. I'm not. Political though wise, I am against any communist country.
Oh, yeah.
I do not believe in communism, and I have a serious issue with it. Especially in this day and age where people are going to be swayed so easily because of the economic times. Again, we need to look at our history. We need to look back and see what transpired 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago. It is happening all over
Yeah,
again.
again, people,
It
because
really is.
the generations are dying out and nobody wants to
And nobody's remembering. And we need
And it's gonna happen
to
again.
remember. And we need to research everything.
Yeah.
We really need to do that. I have an issue with,
Or that blow, not that blow. Right. Yeah. Okay, I'll just
what
hold
in
it.
here?
Oh.
Oh, that's what I get you.
Okay. All right. Well.
But it's good on this here. Ooh, there's a big beetle on it.
Ah.
What?
Oh, yummy. He's shaking all the gunk out of the pot.
Beetle don't want to
The empty pot.
Oh, finally got rid of it. Oh, there's a couple more beetles in here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
We got a whole thing going on
Oh
in there.
yeah. We gotta do some serious cleaning in there.
You got a text there.
What?
Oh, that was on the bottom.
Oh, have friends who should see this video? No. I believe the Marxist communists and the other interesting issues of that now. Exactly, Jonathan. Exactly, and that is my point with all of this. That's good. Yeah. Because there are so many different issues going on, and people are swaying. I mean, I was horrified, absolutely horrified, to the point that my eyes swelled up with tears the other day on the news, and I felt fear just tremble right through my body.
You don't get that very often either.
Yeah, it takes a lot to frighten me. It really does. But when I saw then the elite squads in Germany, that we have neo-Nazis that have infiltrated it for years, and only now are they realizing it, only now are they doing something about it.
Things have gone so far.
It's like,
It's not going to be.
we do not need a repeat of history. We're supposed to all get along. We're supposed to all love one another.
The world is supposed to have gotten better since World War II.
We haven't gone better.
No.
We haven't. And it breaks my heart. It really does. So, we all need to be vigilant. But most importantly, we need to support our local economies. Like in the United States, there are 50 states. Within every state, there is manufacturing. And I strongly urge, first off, for produce, or for meat, anything like that, shop locally. If you cannot shop locally, then shop within your own state. Only after you cannot purchase something that is manufactured and created within your own state, then go outside of your state. And if you have to go outside of your state, stay within your country, stay within your borders.
Yeah.
And I say that for the U.S., I say that for Canada, I say it for Australia, I say it for the U.K.
Yeah. Do it locally.
But shop locally.
Things are tough enough, so, at least if you do that,
Exactly, you're supporting your own economy. And I know, like at Christmas art, every year at Christmas, you see people make the posts about, shopping, like from your mom and pop stores, support your local economy.
Exactly.
Well, you know what?
Well, now more than ever.
Yeah. Not just at Christmas. Do it all year round. Like Michael and I were saying, just the other day, when we're finally able to move out of here, oh my goodness, we are shopping locally. We're going to be hopefully moving up to a farming community.
Yeah. Oh, which
where we are going to be getting the best produce in Canada.
We are.
Like, I can't wait. And the best beef, oh my goodness, the beef up in that region.
Yeah.
Oh, Ontario beef. Sorry, Alberta. But Ontario beef is just as good as Alberta beef any day of the week. And our produce up in this area that we want to move to, oh my goodness, healthy. I remember when I was younger and I had a vehicle, we used to go up as a kid. Every weekend, we drove. We took one day of just driving up to the farms.
Wow.
And, it was my sisters and my task to, this is weird. My folks sat in the front seat of the car. My sister and I sat in the back seat. But we were to spot ahead of our folks. The stands up the road. Oh, there's one up there, Mommy.
Yeah.
So, I grew up doing that. I mean, of course, we bought at our local markets.
Oh, yeah.
But, and we used to have fruit markets.
I mean, if we had that around here, we'd be doing that here, but
on Queen Street in Toronto, the beaches. We had Tony's Fruit Market at Elmer and Queen. There was Young's Market over at Winneba and Queen, on the opposite end.
Yeah.
And then you had IGA, and then there was Lovelaw's, and then there was another fruit market that went in Toronto.
But just like when we lived on Danforth. Local markets.
Oh, I know. And for me, like from the time I was about 16, 17 onwards, I would faithfully make a trip up to Pavement Denver to the Greek food market there by the subway station. I mean, I was there so often. I was, not from that area, the community, but they all knew me.
Yeah, because you were there a lot.
And that was my first introduction to the Greek population, next to, my boyfriends at school, in high school. It's like, I think every other guy there, I'd say every 2-3 guys were Greek Macedonians.
Because that's where the school is located, in that area. So it's like, I mean, that's the second most populated Greek
in the world.
Next to Greece itself, is the dam.
Well, and just like little Italy, little Jamaica, all of them. Toronto holds the largest,
talk about your melting pot.
Yeah, well, it is a melting pot. And this is what I don't get. Is why after all this time, thank you for the segue, they must be having some big birthday up there, not a party. Because I've seen balloons going over, people coming in from all over. Big birthday bash.
Big birthday bash.
But I didn't know Ontario had opened up that much.
I didn't know either. Holy jumping.
Wow. And nobody over there in that balcony has masks on.
No.
And they're definitely not 6 feet apart.
Definitely not.
And I know the guy standing up the baseball cap is not a member of the household.
No, he's
Which is another thing, people. Just because they're opening up a bit doesn't mean you stop wearing your damn face mask.
Yeah. The idea of opening up, there was rules to go with it. Have your face mask on. You want to open up, okay. You have to follow certain.
Okay, so right now we're sitting on our balcony and we're looking down onto a birthday celebration going on.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing 3-4 different households, mixed races, mostly blacks.
But,
and I have to say this, get it off my chest. If anybody wants to get in my face about it, go right ahead. I don't care. Because I've had it. If anybody wants to unfriend me, that's okay too. I'm from this matter. Like, can you put on my ID there on your phone?
what?
Sign out of yours and put me in there.
Oh, in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm about to say something and I want to see if I lose any friends over there, what I'm about to say. But I think in all probability I am going to speak for a lot of other people. We've got some rain coming in right now.
I can feel it starting to. I'm trying to remember how to do this, switching over. I forget how to do it.
Okay.
It's just further down because they changed it on Facebook. I think that's further down.
I does not know.
It's the new release. There we
We'll
go.
get that
Now
right
we
there.
can do it. There we
Okay,
are.
so here
Every
we go.
population we're going to check.
Okay, I have 537 friends as we speak right now.
Right there.
Yeah, 537.
Right. There you go.
Okay, friends. Here we go. I am so sick and tired, and these are just my views, not Michael's. So, let me make this quite clear. This is not anything to do with him at all. These are my views. This doesn't want to work.
You're trying to sign me back in?
I tried to sign me out, and it's not doing it. Well, no, I'll do it this way here.
Oh. There we go. Now we're both on the same thing.
Well, yeah, you know,
See, now we
I
only have
get
one
that
view.
about the face mask there, Jonathan. I know, like yesterday, Michael was out, and was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah, and
Friday,
it
yeah.
was so hot and so humid. I mean, we had some excruciatingly painful humid weather here last week.
Today's the first
This is
break
our
we've
first break, and
had.
that's why we're out here, because
Yeah.
I can actually come out and sit out here.
It was so hot the other day, and you couldn't even breathe out here. It was
So, I mean, his mask was actually got wet.
Soaking wet. Just from
And I said to him, well, why didn't you put your spare mask on? Because he carries a spare mask. Oh, why you didn't do it?
Oh, by the time I noticed it was wet, I was practically home anyway.
It doesn't matter.
There's no point in switching.
Because a wet
messing
mask
up
is
another
not going to
mask.
protect you or anybody
I was
else.
on my way home. I wasn't seeing anybody going.
But I'm just saying, if it had occurred.
If it had occurred.
Because the thing about these paper, any cloth or paper masks, if they get wet, they will not protect you.
No, it won't.
They will not protect you at all. So, back to what I was about to say, now that we know how many friends I have. I am sick and tired of Black Lives Matter. To me, all lives matter. And I would, I used to be a massive basketball fan. The Toronto Raptors have lost me as a fan.
Yeah, they went overboard with it.
They have their buses that are painted black with Black Lives Matter all across them.
I mean, we're supposed to be enjoying the sport of basketball. We're not.
Like, sports was supposed to be inclusive for everyone.
Yeah.
There was not supposed to be color attached to sports. But that is what has happened now. And that burns my butt. I am sick of seeing, I was appalled on Canada Day. It was one black woman. And I have to say the color because this is the situation. On Canada Day, there was another mass demonstration, Black Lives Matter. I get it, because we live in Canada, you have the right to do that. But to say that as long as this woman is alive, that she is not going to allow any other white Canadian to celebrate Canada Day until everybody accepts blacks. Well, how dare you or anybody else in this world tell me who and what I am to accept? Judging me by the color of my skin. That to me is racist.
That's racist.
That is racist. Because you're painting all of us with the same brush. You are. I don't mean you, Jonathan, but whoever out there who has this philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of seeing people posting, pictures and slogans and all the rest of it because they think that's the end thing to do and it makes them look special as well. Get over it. Every life should matter to the same degree regardless of the color of your skin or the religion that you have, if you have a religion or if you do not have a religion. I don't think it should matter, but that's my own personal opinion. But you know what? As far as I'm concerned, my opinion counts and my opinion matters. And I seriously do believe that a lot of people, and I've been told this over the years, many, many people believe what I say. They just do not know how to put those words into place, or they do not know how to write it. Well, bless my mom's soul for demanding and ensuring that both my sister and I were extremely articulate, not only verbally, but written as well.
Yeah.
My sister was so articulate in her writing skills that she was, I love this. My sister wrote so many letters to the House of Commons and the government over the years that they actually banned her from writing.
Yeah, and this is before the internet.
This is before the internet. She was such a prolific writer. I would hate to see what her... Oh, I know what Diane did. Oh. I know what Diane did. You better tell us what Give me one. So you're wondering why I'm in so much pain here? I mean, I'm literally on a scale of 1 to 10, make it a 40. If you send a letter to the government in Canada not have to put a postage stamp on it. So 10 to 1, my sister being the chartered accountant that she is.
Really? I just got a quick one.
Hey, Jenny. I just figured out how Diane did it, Michael. You know, in Canada, if you send something to Ottawa, you don't have to put a stamp on it.
Oh, that's right. So it didn't cost her...
So it didn't cost her only the paper.
The paper and stuff.
Yeah,
supplies.
the stationery.
That's right. Very smart.
Hey, I told her that one. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I know I speak and I know I'm allowed, but I get it. I understand that. I know a lot of people maybe do not. Hello, we have another person that just joined us. I don't know who. I don't know who joined us, but somebody did. But I am so sick and tired of this Black Lives Matter crap. I really am, because seriously, friends, every life should matter. And for people to go around saying that if you don't say something, I mean, the latest one now is, first they're saying it's okay, you don't have to say anything at all, just listen to what we have to say. Now the latest is going on saying that if you don't say something, you're just as bad as the people that are doing the bad things. What? Make your mind up. What the hell do you want? It doesn't make any sense to me. And all these morons and idiots and imbeciles, and if I could come up with other words, I would right now, that are going around tearing down statues, not just in the US of A, by the way, friends. If you think that's only happening in your fair country, it's happening up here in Canada as well. And people are tearing down statues. You cannot undo history. What we can do is learn from the history and make sure we do not make the same mistakes again. And if in history we did something good, then those are the things that we should be repeating in history. But for crying out loud, stop tearing down the statues. Stop tearing down one another. Stop tearing down yourself. Because when you do that, you're not accomplishing anything, you're destroying. And I really don't think destroying is the way to go. I really don't.
I figure with the wind blowing, we should do this.
The music's
Oh, I don't hear it.
What's going on?
Oh, son of a
Oh,
son.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
And I can hear you much better.
I have a better idea. Oh, they can hear me, trust me. I got a lot more.
Oh, I know.
Do you
No,
want to
it's
talk
the
to the
wind.
you want to talk to the 5 people? I have another idea.
You have another
I
idea?
have a great idea.
Gee, I don't know what to talk
Okay, so
about.
excuse me a second.
Now it's your turn. Here,
Yes,
skip
excuse
over the
me.
rope.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, you can do the excuse me. Oh, look at all the people I can show up here. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna flip this. I'm going to. Whoa. And that's a wall. Look at the world out there, everybody. Oh, 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 oh. Look at our neighbors going. Oh, such a nice view out here in the world of. What are we doing up here? Okay. Alright. Who can I bug? Let's zoom in. Again, we were looking at GM before. So here's what's left of GM up here. But they're making masks now. So they're protecting us. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? That's what we see off our balcony all the time. Oh boy, look at that. And what a great view. Yeah, that's right out our front door we get to see that. Yeah, welcome to Oshawa. Ha ha ha. And look at the pretty clouds. We haven't been seeing clouds in a long time because it's been so hot and humid. Look at that sky. And right behind there, well, the sun's hiding, but oh my goodness. Boy, it's sure dead out here, isn't it? Yeah, we have these lights that we put up here for nighttime. We put these old Christmas lights up. I know it's beautiful at night, so we're not sitting in the dark. But we can't sit out here too often because the bugs come out and eat us alive. There's nobody to make fun of out here. Oh my goodness, nobody walking? This is unusual. Traffic, fast traffic. Wow, isn't this just wonderful? Oh, is someone delivering something? I see a van. I wonder if that's Amazon. Yeah, we get deliveries out here. Here we go. Let's follow. Here you go. Here you go. Where are you? You're hiding. I'm waiting for you. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, here we got somebody walking in the parking lot. Where are we here? Oh, oh, there we go. Somebody make fun of. Ha. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody. That's not nice. Not nice at all. And the sun. I thought I saw the sun trying to come out. Oh, there it is. Sun's trying to come out from up there. Come on, peekaboo. All right. Let's pull back again. Wow. Wow, this is fun, isn't it? That's what we came out here for. We go from one extreme to the other. Well, no people playing in the swimming pool back here. It's not like it was the other day. Yeah, you don't play in the pool. Okay, no pool playing today. Oh, what a dismal neighborhood. I can't wait to get out of this place. Holy moly, huh? GM sure looks... Is there smoke coming out of there? Oh, usually there's smoke coming out. Ah, those are just clouds. Okay. I know if I keep this up, I'll probably lose my big audience here. Because I don't know, there's so much else to do. Wow. I'm supposed to entertain the people. Hey, how you doing in there? How you doing in there? I'm taking a camera here, and I'm just peeking through the window here. You disappeared. Oh boy. Leaving me here to my own devices. Leaving me to my own devices here. And I'm trying to behave myself because, you know, normally I would, well, make fun of people. Oh, there's somebody wandering the parking lot here. Okay. Boy, isn't this just fun. Hey, let's go look in somebody's window. That's always fun. All right, let's go. Hey, let's see what's going on here. Oh, look, somebody's got a fan in their window. Trying to suck in some of the cool air. It's fun to look in people's windows, isn't it? But don't worry, it's not bad because it's me. That's my window. That's the window to my studio. I wouldn't go peeking in other people's windows. That would not be nice. That would not be nice. Let me pull this back. Oh, there we go. No need to zoom in. So what's happening in here? I don't see any... Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at what's in the apartment here. All that glare and stuff and things. Oh boy, I'm just having a party. No, I'm not having a party. I'm just like dying out here. I'm dying. There's nothing to do out here. It's fucking town. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't say nothing bad. I just said something bad. Bleep me out. I just said a bad thing. Oh, peekaboo. I'm dying. Oh, let's just take a look. Hey, we were looking at yucky stuff in here before. What's in here? What the heck? What is that? Oh, yummy. See if I can get a focus going there. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess she did shake away all those beetles and slugs and things that were living in there. Yeah, we're trying to grow some things out here. This used to be a tiny little plant. A couple of snippets here and there from last year. And it turned into this great big bushy bush. Great big bushy bush we're growing here. I don't have any more plants out here yet. Wow. What's going on down there? You look suspicious hiding down there. Boy, doesn't he look suspicious? He, she, whatever it is. I don't know. All the things that happen out here. So much fun. Oh, boy. Like I said, I'm dying out here. Okay, because I'm just like dying because I've been looking in people's windows and doing all kinds of bad things. I even think I said a bad word on here by accident. Oh, boy. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, Lynn will be out here momentarily. So you just be patient, and she can entertain you properly. La 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 la. Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. He started driving in this way, and then he's backing up. I'm just lost and lost and lost. Everybody's lost out here. Wow. All right. See what's happening in the neighborhood. Oh boy. Oh, I believe my company used to send parts to GM there. They wanted a different material. Oh, that's the way companies are, aren't they? Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Ah, man. Where are we going here? What are we doing here? Oh, here comes somebody else sneaking in. Yeah, come on in. Oh, okay. That can't be a DoorDash because you're driving too normally, too cautiously. Because people who deliver here, they boot in and out. They don't care if there's kids running around or anything. It is deadly around this. Wow, isn't that something? Okay. What's that? Oh, I love you too. What are you doing? I kind of hear you. Oh, hold on. What's that?
I said my brain ain't working and ain't no good.
Oh, well, no, of course not. You gotta have some brain power going on here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, now that I've done all the bad stuff.
I know, I saw what
You saw?
were
I was
doing.
trying to be good.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you said a bad
what
word. What?
Did you say what you were doing on here? Your Popeye picture?
Oh, yeah, I say that.
Okay, good.
You took my Popeye picture away. I was doing a picture.
I know you were doing a picture,
But I
you know
saved
what?
it. Oh, I didn't know you were going to do that.
Neither did I. I'm so bad.
Oh, baby, I love it when you...
Behave yourself. Jonathan's still with us.
He's
Hi,
still on.
Jonathan.
He's with us, yeah.
How are ya?
You're talking
Don't-
suck. I can't afford a proper... When, I can't afford a proper condom for the
Couldn't connect.
microphone. Couldn't connect. Oh, you're still trying... Oh, I see what you're doing. You're putting it on there. Did this turn off?
No, because it's
Is the blue
connected
light
up
still
to
on?
something else.
Oh. Oh, there it's going beep, beep,
So
beep,
now
beep.
it
There
should
we go.
work.
There we go.
Da, 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 da. No, I get it what you're saying there, Jonathan. I read your comment. Oh, I know, because it's on that stupid...
Oh, let me... Well, I'll turn this off then.
No, it's not on there, is it?
It shouldn't
it's
be
not
on
that
here.
one there. It was on mine.
It was on yours. Oh, yours? Oh, no,
Yeah.
we got to mess
that's
with yours.
okay. I can do it. You just bring it forward. Talk to the nice people.
Talk to the nice people.
Okay, I'm going to bring this down.
Don't bring it too down.
I just did something bad.
Oh, no, we could be disconnected.
Okay,
Do-do-do-do. There you go. Now you
There
freed
we
it.
go.
Are we still connected? I hope so. Yeah, we're
Now
still
we're
connected.
Oh, now we're cooking with gas.
We're cooking with gas. That's the trouble. We got too much of it going on here. I'm trying to be good with these, with not
I know
showing.
you're trying to.
I was trying to be good, and I was zooming
play
in here,
music.
there. Play music.
No, not Google Play.
Oh no.
I put
no,
it
no.
in your music. So
Oh,
where's your music files?
I don't know what you do with it.
It's
Oh.
in your music files, wherever your music is.
Okay, let me see here. Hold on, let me see here. You hold that.
I got you under my
I don't play music
skin.
on there. Where
I got you deep in the heart of
Where
me.
is my thing?
So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I got you
They changed everything on here.
under my skin. I know how to find it.
Oh, the file thing. Yeah, where's that?
Yeah,
file
files.
thing? Where's that file thingy on here that shows your file?
Let me find
Here's a music thing. It should play on here. Yeah, it's getting all spotted here. No, that's not it. Oh, that's the bad thing. That's not the right thing.
Music library.
Good luck. That's a mess. Because remember all the sound effects I put in here before?
Yeah.
It's still in there, so
Reasons.
it could be all messy. Oh,
Not now.
now they want to bug you with ads.
No! Oh, bad, Michael. What have you done to your thingamajiggy here?
Been doing other
Finder.
things.
Okay, I know how to figure this out. J-E-F-F.
Oh,
I discovered
good luck.
recently,
Flavored water.
that,
Well, since you're discovering that.
oh, shoot.
Let me try again, because I don't have things in there that I have in it's disaster back here.
I discovered recently
Did you?
that Jeff Chandler,
Oh,
the actor,
after all.
is
You picture you now.
an abs. No,
I was taking a picture of the cat.
no, I'm talking about this here.
Oh, good luck. Oh, that's not going to work. Nothing's really hooked up with it, because I do it all over here.
The guy not only was an absolutely fantastic singer, or actor, he was an absolutely fantastic.
Best playing on there.
An absolutely fantastic. That's not what I wanted. I wanted all of them.
Oh, good luck. You gotta build a playlist and stuff out of that.
But want to play all of them?
I haven't used that play thing for a long time on this. I probably just played a one song.
Well, that's not what I want.
No.
Where's the file? Oh, here we are. SD card. That's what I said.
Okay.
Okay, music.
There we go. Which music? I got music. Cue probably was not the right music.
No.
You got the right one. Okay, we play that.
But it's supposed to be played on.
You don't have a Bluetooth.
Yes, I do.
It takes a lot of sunshine.
No.
Oh. Isn't it fun when we're doing live stuff and we're messing with technology and we don't know what we're doing because something's not working right? Well, this is the box, right? The Z
Yeah.
thingy there, so it should come on there. So why isn't it? That does not make sense.
It takes a lot of sunshine just to make a summer day. But just.
Well, I keep hearing it go boop, 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 and it's not coming on here. What's going on? Oh, it's going to beep. It's not coming on. Hello? Hello? Nothing. Oh, that won't come on here. This is Bluetooth. So
No, that won't do it either.
No. Let me see the Bluetooth. It's got to work.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so I mean, this Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
crap has got to stop because that's all it is. People are people and they should be accepted as people, and that's it. End of conversation.
That's right. Hey, go back on.
We need to buy locally.
We do.
That's important. And
Okay.
my biggest pet peeve that I have with Facebook is people that just post things for the sake of posting, and they do not think about what it is they're posting. And that is so wrong. It is so wrong. Because that is how fake news gets transported through the internet.
Mm-hmm.
We can't blame the president. We can't blame the news agencies. How about everyone starts to take responsibility for their own actions? If you see something out there and say it comes from sunshinenews.com, go and look and see what sunshinenews.com is all about. This is just a hypothetical example.
Hypothetical.
See who wrote it. Type their name into a search engine and see what type of things they come up with. See if it's a credible author or writer. This is what we need to do to stop the fake news. Like there was recently, I've seen posted a few places, the latest thing's been this baby that was born with an IUD in its hand. And people are making their comments. That just goes to prove God doesn't want you to use birth control.
Oh boy.
Like, give me a break. Research the story. If you don't believe in Snopes, there are other news agencies to go to. And just because you may see it on the Mail News or whatever news,
Okay, this should work. I
take
had to
a little
everything
time.
Off. Oh, they would hit all that would have worked.
Take a little time and see
Okay.
where the source is. Go to Snopes or some other fact-finding website, and you will see quite often that it's not, a credible story. Yes, when this baby was born in Vietnam, the IUD did come out. It became dislodged. However, it was not in the baby's hand when it was born. The doctor placed it in the baby's hand, and they snapped a picture of the baby. Well, the amniotic sac is so strong that it can't be penetrated. I mean, think about it, friends. The baby did not have a hand born when it was conceived, so therefore, how on earth did it get in the baby's hand? Because it can't go into the amniotic sac, which therefore means that the picture had been doctored. So let me try one more time. You took it out of my hand. Now I will try.
I had it all checked out, ready to go, but nothing to play it.
Well, that's why I am going to try one more time. Okay. SD card. Music. Get jammer. I don't know.
No mask, no nothing. Boy, I should show this rubber.
Yeah. Play short settings
Social
and out
distancing,
settings.
anyone? Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. No social distancing. They're not related. They're all just like, oh yeah, sure. Let's just spread the wealth, meaning the disease. That's okay, how do I, oh darn, how do I reverse that?
It takes a lot of sunshine just to make a summer day. But just
You want to do it so all of them get done?
Oh, gee, I had it that way before. Okay.
Do you think... I can't read. Okay.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
the phone? I'll do it that way. Do I think what, Jonathan? Let me see. All this technology, and we're just bombing at
We're
it.
bombing bad.
We're bombing bad at this
'Cause
technology.
this thing here, you put it on, and here it's not set to play music right now. And it has nowhere to play
Okay.
it on.
Facebook. Okay.
So,
do I think
music.
do you think I post fake news?
It's not
uh, I really don't know, Jonathan, but check your sources. Like I said, if you see a story, like there's a post on my timeline. I posted it yesterday that explains a lot of it, like what every individual should do. And seriously, this is the responsibility of each and every one of us. And this is how we are going to be able to cut back on all of these BS stories that we see flowing through Facebook, on Twitter, because the bottom line is you cannot count and rely upon Facebook to do what is right, because it seems they only want to curtail stories when it comes to the POTUS and some of the issues with COVID. Oh, just shut it off, honey. Just shut it off. We'll figure this
Right.
out later. I can barely hear it. Shut it off. It sounds like we're listening to somebody's.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hey, that sounded better. I mean, we have to stop and look at the story. Is it coming from something that's self-serving? Are we being influenced by this particular story? And the thing is if we need to stop and think. We need to think for ourselves, not just have people think for us, because that's how the masses are controlled. You're bad.
I'm bad. It's the first song that was
But
on.
seriously,
I don't know it's going to play it all, but
what you need, seriously, go to my timeline, look for the post that I did yesterday about how to circumvent this issue. Because it is a responsibility of each and every one of us to do that. And seriously, if we consider ourselves to be intelligent individuals, and I admit some people thought processes are stronger and better than other people's because their minds were trained that way, then we of all people must, under all circumstances, censor ourselves, censor what we are posting. In other words, check and see the reliability and the authenticity of what we are sharing. We need to ask ourselves also, when we're looking at something, is this, it sounds so real, but it's a bordering on satire.
yeah.
I posted one the other day, and when I saw it, it was from an article written for, I believe, the Globe and Mail in Toronto, which is a very,
It's our national
very
newspaper.
good, not really national, but
Globe Mail?
yeah, it's Toronto-based.
No, but it goes across.
Yeah, it goes across Canada, yeah. I mean, they're so reliable. I remember as a kid, I hated the Globe and Mail because it was so stick in the mud.
Yeah.
So textbookish in a way. More higher brow.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I saw this the other day, I just broke up laughing. And poor Michael, he was ready to go to sleep. And I said, honey, you gotta hear this.
No.
And the thing was this though, my phone flipped over. I was setting the alarm and it flipped over onto, that section where the news articles are, right?
Flip thing or whatever it's called. Yeah.
And I read it and it was like, wow, this just blows me away. And I had to share it with you. And it was so good, I shared it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I shared it on one person's page and they removed it. I do not know why, because it was to the point. And it was about this person who was very satirical, saying that I don't see why I can't drive with my eyes closed. I got it. Are you going to pull it up?
I was going to pull it up here for
Yeah.
you, so you can see it better than.
I'll read it.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to pull that. Here, I'll move this up. So
That's okay.
not all
I'm good.
come
I'm good.
You got so much on you there.
I'm good. I am good. Okay. Oh, I'm enjoying this sunlight and the cool air. This is the first time in over a week.
You've been able to go out.
Okay, so this is the story. Inspired by the bravery of the now infamous Toronto woman who refused to wear a mask in hospital while seeking treatment for a suspected broken finger. You slay, Queen, but figuratively, of course. I would like to bring attention to another inconvenience that has similarly sacrificed individual freedoms at the altar of quote-unquote public good. I am frankly fed up with so-called experts telling me that I cannot drive on the highway with my eyes closed. It's enough. Freedom should not be conditional on the fickle opinions of city planners or occupational health and safety specialists or my auto insurance provider. It should be my right as a free citizen to close my eyes and daydream about picking up food from that taco place by my house as I merge into traffic on the 400 series highways. Just a side band. The 400 series highway is the major highway system right across Canada, coast to coast. If you've tasted their refried beans, I'm sure you would understand what I'm saying. All these people I see driving with their eyes open nowadays are just mere sheep, flocking mindlessly to the latest popular virtue signaling gesture. Or perhaps they're pitiful weaklings living in a chronic state of fear about the world and traffic around them. Who could live like that? Anyway, the efficacy of vision-involved driving is still very much a matter of debate. So I read in a message posted in my hashtag Freedom from Tyranny WhatsApp group last night. In fact, opening your eyes while driving can actually negatively impact your health. You risk corneal sun damage, severe tiredness, and the penetration of 5G waves into your optic nerves.
Not 5G waves, no.
I learned all about this from the graffiti covering the abandoned gas station in my neighborhood, and let me tell you, the evidence here is truly astounding. Indeed, just as mask wearers imbibe on their own exhaled carbon dioxide, in fact, that's why doctors have such bad handwriting. Their brains are oxygen deprived. Open-eyed drivers risk irreparable harm to their bodies. And for what? Just because there is a possibility, keyword, that driving with your eyes closed might get someone killed? Well, I need unequivocal proof, absolute certainty, that the inconvenience of keeping my eyes open will save a life. Otherwise, I will continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Besides, I feel fine. I know the route by memory, and I have great reflexes should something go wrong. I'm confident I could react quickly if I find myself drifting into oncoming traffic or rolling over the neighborhood cat again. I'm not worried, and therefore no one else should be worried either.
That's right.
But if area busybodies really are concerned about my closed-eyed drives, there's nothing stopping them from independently taking measures to protect themselves while I'm on the road. They can, for example, decide to never get on the road themselves or not walk on sidewalks or streets anywhere, and or erect concrete barriers to protect their homes from my invading vehicle. It is their prerogative whether they choose to pursue any or all of these measures. That really is none of my business. Just as my business ought to be of no concern to them.
Aha.
Ultimately, Canadians who believe in fundamental rights and freedoms should agree that it is my right to do what I want in the privacy of my own vehicle. Just that it is your right to decide what you put on your face as you demand service from private businesses or medical attention from people treating other sick and vulnerable patients. We must teach the next generation that they cannot just blindly accept what state actors tell them. Instead, they must blindly accept what they learn from Facebook memes and obscure blog posts. There is no in-between. The bottom line is that if God didn't want me to drive with my eyes closed, He wouldn't have made chewable Benadryl so delicious. And so I am comforted in knowing that getting behind the wheel and catching a few Z's is both morally correct and democratically protected. Instead, the state should not be able to dictate what I do with my eyelids. My body, my choice. And rest assured, should any of you out there attempt to interfere, I will not hesitate to whip up my phone to document your attempted oppression. Granted, I will first have to unlatch my neighbor's crushed mailbox from my muffler, then tweeze the shards of glass out of my forehead, then confer with my lawyer about the 7 vehicles I hit on the way home. But then, whoo boy, I will lay it on you. Asking me to keep my eyes open is simply too great an inconvenience to tolerate. And soon, mostly when the concussion heals, I will be ready to really fight about it. Now, yes, this is satire. It is satire, friends. But
some people might take it.
Somebody did take it seriously.
They did?
Yeah, they removed it from their timeline.
Go
figure.
That, yes.
This shows what I'm talking about. Well, you know what, Jonathan? This is this is the point of people complaining about this lame excuse about being locked in. Yes, we all have rights, but the thing is this. I only wish Americans, and I'm going to say this also for Canada, but I wish Americans would stop and seriously read the entire American Constitution. Not only read it, but understand it, examine it. Learn what the forefathers were really thinking about when they wrote the American Constitution. And by the way, a Frenchman also helped write that Constitution, Jean Lafayette.
That's right.
Who was, well, he helped write the Rights of Man as well. And that's what, as a matter of fact, the American Constitution, a lot of it was based on the Rights of Man.
Well,
which is the French Constitution. No, that the Rights of Man is the name, the English translation of the French Constitution. And the American Constitution is based on the French Constitution. Just a little sidebar there. And yeah, I have my degree in Constitution law.
Yes.
So I know what I speak.
Yeah, do.
I practiced Constitution law years ago. Anyhow, in Canada we have the Charter of Rights. It came out in 1969. Now, both the Charter of Rights and the American Constitution, they talk about your basic freedoms. Liberty is not the first freedom listed.
No, it's not.
The right to live your life.
Life.
Not the right of life, you know, and again, this is where these special interest groups bastardize these great pieces that guide our countries.
Oh.
I know that's scary.
Oh, that's scary when I'm seeing you.
But
where was that when I was stuck here by myself?
The thing is is that life is number one. And we have the moral, legal, and governmentally based right to ensure that each and every person is allowed to live. That's why we have murder laws.
Yeah.
And we need the right to live is the first and foremost. Then comes your liberty laws. But seriously, like I wrote to somebody the other night, I would much rather see the inside of my apartment for 10 months, 11 months, 12 months, because that is a lot less time than being inside a coffin and being cremated. So I really like the idea of, you know, if I have to make that choice, and I have made that choice, I will stay home. And I demand anybody who comes near me that they wear a mask. They wear the booties. They wear gloves. He is not allowed to go out unless he has a face mask on. And he has to shower down and change his clothes before he can come near me. Because my life is worth something. It's worth everything. And my life is not the only life. And anybody out there who's saying it is a load of crap about wearing a mask and, well, people are dying every day, I would love to see those people have that same attitude. If their parents died from COVID, if their child died of COVID, if their best friend died of COVID, too many people have had to say goodbye because of COVID. And anybody who says that they have not been touched by somebody, their death or serious illness because of COVID, well, you know what? They must have a very small circle of people.
Very.
And their humanity is lacking immensely. Oh, somebody's alarm just went off. Oh, very good.
Hey, does your...
Don't be nice.
Be nice.
So,
I am.
we really must stop and think. And this is only the beginning, friends. It really is. Because...
It's just starting.
Yeah.
It gets almost over. No.
Again, let's look at history. While we're on that little trail of looking at history, let's go back and look at 1918. Let's look at 1919 with the Spanish flu. Let's take a look at it.
Look it up.
Because they had a second wave, and that second wave was worse than what the first wave was. So many people died in the second wave of the Spanish flu. It was more deaths than what the total amount of deaths for World War I was. And they just got out of World War I.
Just got out of it. They let the guard down, thought, hey, just like we're letting our guards down now.
Well, you know what? I'm not letting my guard down. And I implore everybody not to let their guard down. I have a friend who's a doctor who's on the front lines at a local hospital. And he told me, he said, Lynn, I know you got street smarts. And it's funny coming from a learned person like him to say that to me after all these years, because, like all of that's behind me. And he said, I know you got street smarts. Don't leave your home. And I returned to him and I said, I haven't. And I do not plan on it. And he said, well, we're in for the long haul. Yeah, this was in April. And just a week or so ago, we were speaking again, and he told us that, we are going to get that second wave, and it's going to be worse than the first one. But he said that hopefully by December, there will be a vaccine in place.
We just have to hang in there.
And we just have to hang in there. And I was telling my doctor, my friend, about this one doctor that I saw. I had a video conference with a few weeks ago, and he laughed at me for being in as long as what I have.
A doctor who laughed at you for that.
He's just a young guy for doing the right thing. He said, well, nobody told you to stay in. I turned around to him and I said, yeah, they did. And I mentioned the name of the doctor, who's a friend of mine, who told me not to go out, and I mentioned my pharmacist as well, who this doctor does know. And then he shut up. And when I told my friend the doctor about it, he said, can he put that in writing for you? And he just laughed
sarcasm.
at the arrogance of this young doctor. He could not believe that a doctor would say something like that. And he wanted the name of that doctor. And I also reported that particular doctor to the pharmacy, and they will not be having any more conference calls with him for his patients. The pharmacist will not allow it.
Dangerous. That's dangerous.
I mean, like, that is just dangerous. I mean, that's malpractice.
That is, because he's more or less telling you, go on out.
And this
have,
particular
you know,
doctor knows about my health issues as well.
on top of it, because he had to have it all up on the screen there because
Yeah.
you see all your medical stuff.
So, I mean, like, that just blew me away that
yeah, couldn't believe it.
somebody in the medical profession would say that. But then again, the other day, this just blows me away. I had a phone call conversation with the kidney care clinic that I deal with. And this person's being pulled up on the carpet over it as well and being put in for sensitivity training. She told me that since I've not had my blood work done, they canceled my appointment and I will not be getting any more medical care because I will not get blood work. And I said to her, but I do not have a car, so... Oh my gosh, look at that. They're going through the parking lot. The guy's skateboarding on the back of the car.
Oh, hold on, hold that.
It's too late. It's too late. It's already...
Hold the mic. And I will try to zoom in on that.
It's gone.
Well, maybe he'll come back for another round.
Oh my goodness, I'm
They
sorry.
can still hear you. They can still
Yeah,
hear
what
you.
happened, I looked up, and there's
I
a car
just
going
caught
through
it.
the parking lot
Maybe they'll turn around and come
over
back
at
again.
General Motors, and there's somebody hooked onto the back of the car on a skateboard or
Yeah.
skates going through the parking lot.
They'll be back, because they're going to turn
And there's
around.
potholes there. That's the thing that gets me. There's
yeah.
potholes in that parking lot. Like, that's insanity.
That was insane. I wish I got it this time, but I would think they would turn around and then come back for another round of fun and...
Well, anyways, going back to what happened there the other day, I was told that because I will not leave my home to get blood work done, they're cutting me off from my medical care. And I said, look, I don't have a car, which means you want me to take a taxi? A taxi, you can't wait in the parking lot for them to tell you when to go in for the blood work. I said, I'm not going to die. Because the taxi, and they've said, if you have health issues right now, do not take a taxi to the hospital because they're not cleaned properly. And this receptionist had the audacity to say to me, well, that's your choice then. And I kind of shook my head. I looked at Michael. Michael just about lost it.
yeah.
Like, it's my choice to live
It's your
or die.
choice. So, you know...
Wow. So I called. They have a social worker at the kidney care clinic, and she intervened for me, and they are going to arrange for them to send somebody out to me to take the blood work. And of course, they'll be gowned up and they'll have gloves on. Well, they always wear gloves anyways because they're dealing with blood.
You're talking about staying safe and this and
Yeah,
that. And people
stay
who have,
safe, but somebody with serious health issues can take a taxi and...
Yeah. And it's your choice that you're not going to risk your life for the blood.
Yeah, like, wow, I could not believe
When
that.
she said that, wow.
And that just goes to show, because the governments are opening up, that they are, you know, people are becoming too compliant.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I tried to say to one of my friends on Facebook the other day. Just because the government may be opening up and saying, send your kids back to school, go back to work, and this and that, and because people are concerned, if the POTUS is not wearing a face mask, then why should I, blah, 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 blah. My response to that person, and I say this to each and every one of you who are going to watch this, remember what good old mom used to say, or your school teacher, your favorite school teacher, the one who was a mentor to you in school, and they would say to you, look, just because Johnny, and I don't know if it's Johnny or whoever, just because little Johnny's going to jump off the bridge, does that mean you're going to jump off the bridge too? No. Well, the same thing goes for this, my friends. Just because POTUS does not wear a face mask, it doesn't mean you don't have to wear one. And I pray for that man's health and safety every single day, because dying of COVID is not the way to die. It really isn't. Gasping for your breath. Having your limbs amputated.
Yeah, like that poor Broadway.
Yeah, from Hamilton,
from
Ontario.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
All those months, everything he went through, and then he ended up dying anyway.
People don't realize it. And here's a little cute little pun for you. And this is something a lot of people don't even realize. I'm going to throw this out to the world right now. Do you know that while you're in the hospital, if you're in the ICU for COVID-19, 10 to 1 at some point, you're going to get a rubber hose that big shoved up your rectum, up into your bowels, because the COVID-19 goes down into your bowels, first and foremost. And a gastrointestinal doctor must do a colonoscopy on every single one. As a matter of fact, if anything, they are more busy in that department at the hospital now than they were before COVID-19.
Yeah, because of that. Because the
COVID-19 hits your bowels, and as if you don't think you've got enough problems as it is with your lungs fighting and everything else fighting against COVID-19.
That's right.
It hits your bowels, and you have to get a colonoscopy done, and you don't get to be prepped for it, honey. So I'm telling you, it is a biatch. It really is.
So it gets you at both ends. And
they get you at both ends for it. And that uncomfortable feeling that you have, and the discomfort you have afterwards, and you know, obviously you're not going to be in position to help with the problem there, the after effects of a colonoscopy, because you're going to be flat on your back unconscious. It is not good for your body, and you know what? It has to happen. And that's something a lot of people don't even think about. So yeah, you're going to get it at both ends of the body.
And if you're lucky,
you'll
survive it. You'll survive it if you're lucky.
And again, something else, from the people that I've spoken to who've been through it, and I've read so much about it, when you're put on that ventilator, you end up with memory problems afterwards.
Yeah.
I've been ventilated, and I know myself, I had cognitive issues only for a day or so, but they were there and they were real. And I was only on for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And these people who were on the ventilators for a longer period of time,
weeks
my
at a
God.
time.
Yeah.
The brain cells are dying off slowly, and then they'll never come back. They'll never get it back.
But I know what it's like to be
if they
ventilated, and it's not a happy, fun time.
No.
I've been ventilated 1, 2, 3 times in my life. Remember when I had my teeth out?
Yeah,
I was ventilated
that too.
then
That's right,
too.
for that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So I mean, like, when I share with everyone out there, I'm sharing knowledge, bona fide knowledge that has been verified. That's why it's called bona fide, and my own personal experiences.
And hopefully it'll help somebody out there.
Yeah, and that's why I do this.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it for my own good, because trust me, I'm vain. I admit that I'm vain, but I am not egotistical. And there's a big difference. I don't do this for myself so I can be on TV or on video or on Facebook.
Whatever, yeah.
I don't give a frog's fat ass about that. I don't give a crap. But if I can help somebody, it is my mission in life to help people. I know that's why I was put on this earth. I know that's why I've been kept alive all this time. And if I can save 1 life, 2 lives, 3 lives, however many lives, and those lives that I save can go on and help somebody else to help save other lives, then I've achieved my purpose in life.
Yeah.
So, please, friends, take care of yourself. Think before you do anything. And yeah, maybe it's a pain in the posterior to have to think before you do anything. But you know what? You're going to live a hell of a lot longer.
Right.
You're going to probably help somebody along the way, if not save somebody's life. So, we've been on here for a while now.
For a while.
I don't know how long it's been.
It doesn't say on these things.
No, it doesn't. It'll say it on the small phone.
We'll find out after.
So,
Want me to hold that for you?
I got it. I'm holding it.
You hold it.
Much love to you. Stay safe. And keep your heads up, not just looking at God, but with all this wacky doody weather we've got, we
Yeah.
really need to be careful nowadays.
The weather's changed because we haven't been out polluting the world
Well,
as much.
no.
Well, I
It-
would
it's,
say part of it is
I just saw a doppelganger from a distance.
the one on the, not the fifth
Yeah,
floor.
floor, yeah. I had to take a second look for a second. He hasn't got a mustache or a handsome as you, but the glasses, the black t-shirt, and the ball.
Ah, gee.
Anyhow, though, Fred, seriously,
I'm right here.
be good to yourself. Be good to yourself.
Be good to
Love
yourself.
Love one another. And think before you do anything.
That's right.
I know that's a tall
I'm
order
always
for
thinking
some
before
people.
I do something. Boy.
Behave yourself.
Okay, I'm just letting,
I know.
always thinking. I think of ways how it.
But no, this is hurricane weather, and I don't get it why
I
so
should
many
show
people
them
love
the
summer.
sky over there, maybe.
A rainbow! I see a
Is there a
rainbow, honey.
rainbow?
I see a rainbow.
Uh,
I see a rainbow in the sky.
well, let me try to.
The clouds are starting to cover over it.
No. Where are we going?
I'll be there in a second.
I'm
It's
zooming
coming
in,
back.
but
The clouds are blowing
oh,
over.
I see the clouds.
Yeah, you see it?
They got
see
the
it?
different
see it?
colors in the clouds.
Yeah.
That big cloud.
Watch
kind
it.
of
Watch it.
on-
Watch it.
look
Watch
at
it. It's coming across.
Wow.
Oh,
There
hope.
you go. Hope. There's your hope there. A rainbow. Look at that.
Oh, and that's a big one too.
Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that just beautiful? I just want to get it without the lights.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Look at that. Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. We've got some wacky weather heading our way.
Oh, yeah. We sure do.
We got tropical storms. We have hurricanes. We just have to keep, be safe.
It's back here. Hey.
And like one person was saying in the States there too, maybe with all the hurricanes coming, it's going to keep people indoors.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good thing of it. Hi.
Hi, puppy.
They're talking to each other.
Yeah. Okay, friends. Take
Okay,
care.
Take care.
Be good to
Bye.
yourselves. God bless you. Yep.